everyone.
Hi, everybody, at 4 o'clock
Yes.
Pacific Standard Time.
Hello,
and
Soul
wherever
Tribe.
you're at.
Exactly. Happy Saturday to you.
Yeah.
We'll see who's joining us today.
I just got back from
Yeah, do tell us all about it.
Amelia Jane's birthday, first birthday party.
Aw, how special.
She's just so amazing.
You guys, she showed me the picture.
I'll show them
Adorable.
next week, but we have my phone up there, so I can't show them the
Yeah,
pictures. So
she's
we'll
in a
show it next
tutu,
week.
so cute.
Darling.
Little
Yeah.
tutu. All right, James.
Hi, James.
Renee.
Hi,
Thank you for
Renee.
joining us. All right. So we have our
Hi, Rose.
Hi Rose. Our retreat contest winner is going to be announced
Next week.
Next week. So if you haven't signed up for our retreat to win the free raffle to come to Manteca, California and join us in April, please do that in the comments below. Hi Sammy, hi Bradley. And we will enter your name, and then next week
we're going to pick the winner.
Yeah.
And also, there's an added addition to the free raffle. What is that?
Yes. Okay, so this is really cool. Whoever wins the raffle can bring a friend, and their friend would only pay half price. So we thought that would be really cool.
Leah.
And they can share it.
Yeah.
Share the amazing benefits of healing and journeying to the other side.
Exactly.
It'd be really cool. Hi, Leah. Okay, what else do we have? We have gift certificates on our website now.
We do?
Yes,
Awesome.
we do. So if you want to give the gift of enlightenment for a past life reading or angel art, you can find us at soulsenlightenment.com. And then of course our gift certificates, you can give that to anyone and they can have that.
That's awesome.
To enjoy it anytime.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it is pretty cool actually.
Hi,
Lindsay, oh, it's been a while.
I know. Maybe because we're on later. That's
yeah,
good
exactly.
for her. That's awesome.
Wonderful. Very cool.
Yeah, we're glad you're here too.
For sure.
Now today we're going to talk about a really heavy topic, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I know you've been working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're glad that you made it though.
Definitely.
So it's how to deal with lost light souls.
Yes.
And we've all had to have that experience at some point.
Yes. I mean, oh, yes.
I have to say, I don't think Roxanne's on here yet, but I made an error in her soul tone.
You're human?
Thank you. So it's not Shasha, it's Shaya.
Shaya.
Yeah.
Shaya.
And I mean, it just came to me whenever I laid, I was going to sleep, and then I just heard this. It's not Shasha.
She has some persistent loved ones
Yes,
or spirit guide on the other side that wants her to know exactly how it's said.
Yeah. So it's Shaya.
So even when
Not sure you like that one even better, but yeah.
Even when you're trying to go to sleep at night.
Yes.
you have people in there communicating.
That's why I have
with you.
earplugs and I have movies going all night long.
Yeah.
So
This reminds me of Ghost with Sam I
Oh,
Am
yeah.
or Henry the Eighth I Am or whatever.
I am.
Funny. Anyways. Okay. So we are going to dive into our topic about it's a how-to. Oh, hi, Lynn. And it's dealing with lost light souls.
And remember, whenever we give like any information that could be construed as medical, but really not, because it's about nutrition. But we're not nutritionists either, so we have to let you guys know that. It's just a spiritual way of going about it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. Yeah, we're not like psychologists or
nutritionists or doctors.
This is just spiritual tools that we've learned. It's from spiritual research, it's from experience, it's from intuition and psychic abilities and messages and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all based on. Okay, so first of all, what is a lost light soul? We actually do have some videos that we've done on that that you can look in our video library. But just quickly, a lost light soul, that was a term that Angus told us, which is basically an entity that has lost their light, and that would be through, I would say, choices of going down a road that's like wants to hurt people. It's their calling, he told us, which is,
to destroy.
Yeah, we all have a purpose in life.
Conquer and destroy.
Yeah, and their calling is to hurt and
wreak havoc.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, and then one of the things too, like say if you get in their way, then it's their attitude is, well, I hit you because you're in my way. So it's interesting. Anyway, and so that's basically, they're just really negative and difficult, challenging people. You know what's interesting about this too is that Angus told us once, because a lot of times, like she just told you that Vera was just saying that a lot of us have dealt with them in our life at some point. Could
This
be
one or a past life, or
yeah, it could be in our family, it could be somebody we've worked with or somebody at school or whatever. A lot of times they come off as very like a bully.
and Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. And one of the interesting things about that Angus told us is that actually they are afraid. And it was really weird, because for me, I've done a lot of asking him about, because I was trying to help myself with my father, because my father was like that. And you know how they come across as they're really scary. We're afraid of them. But actually, they're the ones that are afraid. And it's like, it's so weird to me.
She's asking, are they highly elevated souls?
No, definitely no. But they can be very intelligent. Very intelligent. But they've negated the
Light.
Mother God, actually. They've negated the light. They've negated emotion. That kind of thing. Lack of love and fear. Exactly. So,
Well, they don't really care about, well, they care about people loving them, but not reciprocating, yeah.
right. Definitely takers. Okay. So, it's interesting though, because they're actually afraid. And they come across as being very scary. And Angus said that also we are far more powerful than they are.
Oh, definitely. But they're not always scary either. I mean, they can come in
That's
a
true.
beautiful face, that kind of thing. So it's not always
It's not like a big bully or
a
something.
boogeyman or, yeah.
So I have my notes here. I have lots of notes, so that's why I'm looking down here. So one of the interesting things too that they're afraid, they also overcompensate, don't they? Because that's where the ego part comes out. Like that's Angus was telling us before. There's the ego, and when people are more in the ego and they're more afraid, they're really giving their power away, because when they have to prove who they are, like let's say, it all goes down to basically the difference also between lost light and light entities is that lost light want to have power over people, and we want to empower people.
That's right.
So that's a big difference right there. And then how would someone have power over us? And that would be being able to affect us.
Yeah, we're allowing that to happen. But sometimes it's also because we're so broken down from being bombarded daily, that sometimes it's just like you just had enough and you can't fight anymore. But you can.
Yeah.
You feel like you can't, but you can.
For sure.
Yeah.
I work with
good, Carrie.
fearless
Awesome.
people. And jealousy. See, that's where the other side is talked about ego. When people are in the ego, it's based.
You can look at your notes. It's okay.
Okay. But when people are based in ego, they're based in fear. And then when they're but what we want to do is be in the I am, which is I know who I am.
Right.
In the ego, it's like this overcompensation of they want to prove it to us that they're
Enough.
strong or they're whatever. And so to do that, it's like they're putting us down to bring themselves up. It's that overcompensation. If somebody has to sit there and say, I have the best brain. I am the smartest person, or look at how talented I am. I mean, that's coming from the ego.
Yeah.
Whereas what Angus is saying is that when we're in the I am, we already know that we're, let's say, kind, or we already know that we have whatever it is, these virtues, and we don't have to prove it to other people.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? They're actually putting their power in other people's hands by, they have to prove it to you by having power over you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. Lack of confidence with egos, for sure. And so,
But remember too, not everyone is a lost light soul, and they could be,
definitely,
you know, people we don't like, or somebody that may have done something bad to us. That's not necessarily a lost light soul. I keep wanting to say dark entity. It's a lost light soul. So it's just, you know, that's why it's hard for us to judge souls. So we judge the actions of the person, not their soul.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's for sure. Okay. What else? So yeah. Let's see.
Power is the most important thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is fascinating, you guys. So I was having this conversation with this person, and found out later from Angus that he happened to be a lost light soul. But you guys, this is so interesting. He actually told me the most important thing in his life is power over others.
Yeah. Makes
That's
sense.
fascinating.
Hi, Chris.
He actually told me that. It's like this really interesting case study to me, actually.
Wow.
Because
Do I know them?
You haven't met him yet.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully you won't have to. Well,
Yeah,
you
really.
probably would, but anyway, that's another story. Anyway, but yeah, so it's interesting because how can they have power over us? They can get in here by, like, say, there's manipulation, there's guilt, and they can also have power over us through a physical situation. Like, let's say sometimes bullies do that in school. Doesn't mean that every bully is a lost light soul. I'm just giving an example. Or like, let's say if somebody is attacking us, like a sexual attack or a physical attack or whatever type of situation, that's like having power over somebody physically, right? Or we're imprisoned or whatever, that type of thing. Or they're our boss even. So they kind of have power over our situation. And then of course there's guilt. If you really love me, you're going to prove it to me by giving me more money, or whatever it is. And then other ways of manipulation are, let's see, like, go out with me this one time and I'll stop harassing you at work. And then you go out with them and it just opens up this avenue of manipulation and devastation that's not good in our life. That one happened to me. That was awful because I was getting harassed by this person. He told me if I just go out with me, and finally I said okay. But if I would have been stronger inside of myself and not cared, maybe. But like you just said, every day it's like wearing you down after a while. You know, but that's the thing that is important for us, is to not allow these people to have power over us. And the way to do that, what Angus was saying, was to not allow them to affect us. There's different ways. Let's see if we're getting any. Is this like a parasite, a lost souls? Do you know what they mean?
No.
Okay. We're not sure we know what you mean, Carrie.
What do you mean by a parasite? Like a soul parasite? Or I'm sure other people have different names for different things, but it's all the same. So let us know what you mean by parasite.
Okay. So, but anyways, so one of the most important things really is to not allow them to control how we feel about ourselves, because that fear of that they usually can control us with, it only lasts so long. I mean, after a while we outgrow it.
Exactly.
You know, and then we're not afraid of them anymore.
And then what do people mostly hate when you do it? Is to ignore them. They hate to be ignored. So that's one way to just try to get them to move on.
That is so true. They would rather get, I mean, it wouldn't matter to them if it was positive or negative energy from you as long as you're giving them energy.
Yeah.
But to ignore them is showing them they have absolutely no power over you. And they hate that more than anything.
Yeah.
My brother was dealing with this entity I was telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
and this person had said something to him that was supposed to really cut him.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, he didn't kind of get it, because the guy, his mind didn't even go there, so it kind of flew over his head, and he kind of goes, okay, whatever. And he
that was
actually,
worse.
you guys, he actually went,
Yeah.
and he sunk and just walked down the stairs. It was like he was
He wanted a
deflated.
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, he got deflated, and that's a perfect example
Yeah.
of not allowing them to affect us and not giving them power over us. Because
Exactly.
if my brother would have said, "Oh, you bastard," whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Reacted to it,
Reacted to it, then it's like it gives them what they want, and they have that power, and it makes them feel powerful or what have
Sam
you.
says she always ignores. So Carrie's saying parasites like entities that attach or latch into a person, making them act a certain way, like a
Parasites
lost light soul.
Like entities that attach or latch into a person, making them act a certain way. Well, that's an interesting way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we definitely, one of the things that we've learned from Angus is that there's something called a soul stalker. And they can sometimes, it's rare, but they can sometimes stalk us in different lifetimes. A lot of times.
Like Bill Clinton had a soul
Bill,
stalker.
yes.
What's
But
that guy's name?
Ken Starr.
Ken Starr, yeah.
But a lot of times, they're these people that we chart to overcome. We chart them in different lives to overcome them once and for all. Do we low power mode or close?
Aren't you?
Unplugged. It's plugged in.
That's weird.
I know.
Close. We just got 10%.
Okay. Close.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
so
go.
hopefully,
Technical
still, sorry,
challenge.
you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of times, Carrie, that it's a person that, yeah, they can follow us, and a lot of times, sometimes we will have a tendency to react in a certain way where we are giving them energy, because, like she's saying, but they can't make us act in a certain way. It might be our tendency to do that, but then that's what we're here to do, is to overcome them once and for all. So that's kind of the point of this.
And they don't latch into a person because they're in life with them. Well, there's also dark energy too. I mean, negative energy, I should say, not dark energy.
Negative energy, exactly.
Yeah. And it does make you do things maybe that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So how do we stop being affected
Hi,
by
David.
them?
Good. Uh-huh.
Oh, hi, David. Is to not be afraid. Because one of the ways that we could do that is kind of like what we talked about, is seeing them at the core of who they really are. They are the ones that are very afraid, and they're trying to overcompensate for whatever it is that they feel that they're not enough inside.
Yeah, Lindsay, yes.
So it's that information. What did she say?
I was just letting you keep your thought going.
Yeah. And then also, we could even feel sorry for them, because one of the things that Angus told me, which really, really helped me, Vera, is to know that they can never have what we have.
It's true.
Because do they give true loyalty? Do they give true love? Do they give whatever? If they're not going to have that if they don't give it. I mean, they might manipulate people and have it temporarily, but not in their soul that goes through lives after life, how we do.
Exactly.
It's actually there to be pitied. Not at the time, it doesn't feel like that when we might be being abused or whatever it is that's happening, but it's like they're the ones that are actually lacking. Yeah. It's interesting, actually.
Bradley was saying he takes crystals to his office. That's a good way
awesome.
too.
Yeah, crystals, different tools that we have. Okay. Yeah.
Because they are blinded by the light.
Yeah.
After a while.
But yeah, so sometimes we need to confront them. It depends. But if it's going to be an unsafe situation.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to put ourselves into danger or anything like that. But mostly it's, I think, to find and learn our strengths. Don't you, Vera?
Yeah, definitely.
Like one of the things that we've really discovered is we cannot change them.
No.
Yeah, we can just,
We can't change anyone.
Right.
Not even a white, no, what do we, a light.
Lost light, but even
a light entity either. I
yeah,
mean,
that's true. But yeah, even confronting them doesn't change their behavior. It, if anything, it helps us to find our own strength,
Yeah.
I think.
Leah has a good question. Is that their life lesson? Do they change, or is their behavior always the same till they pass?
That's a great question. And that's why there's, it's interesting, Leah, that there's the light souls, the lost light souls, and then there's some that are in between that haven't made up their mind yet from lifetime to lifetime, and they keep coming back in to choose one way or the other. So it's interesting because
they don't really have a life lesson. Their life lesson is just to,
which way are they going to go?
Yeah, who are they going to mess up, or how much are they going to accumulate?
Oh, you're talking about lost light souls right now, yeah.
So what is that their life lesson?
Yeah, no.
They don't really have one.
See, this
other
is,
than.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's it.
I get excited about the philosophy, but it's really fascinating because that's exactly what Angus was saying, is that they don't want, when we were on the other side and we were wanting to learn all these life lessons and gain all these virtues, they didn't want any part to do with that. They didn't want to learn anything. And so definitely
their behavior doesn't change.
No, they're not here to learn anything.
They just keep coming right back in.
Yeah, because this is actually their heaven.
Yeah.
They don't go to the other side. We do, but this is their heaven, so they just keep coming back in. Because we can learn from them too, though, right?
Oh,
yes, definitely. Yeah, because a great thing is, like for me with, I'll just say it, with my father. It's like I was able to find how strong I am, and my light, no matter what this person said to me, kind of reminds me of what we're talking about today. Is that no matter how they try to put us down, or however they might try to control us, they can't control our mind. They might control the physical situation, but not our mind. And so that's where, we can really overcome. We can find our light, find our strengths. It's an awesome learning.
Yep.
That we can have. Many times it brings human souls together as a collective. Yeah, very cool. Exactly. That kind of reminds me of the politics right now.
Oh God. Yeah.
Of what's going on.
I have a friend that is not wealthy. Just did their taxes. I swear to God, they do not make that much money. And they have to pay over $600 to the government. How is that happening? And then you get Amazon billionaire that they didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. It's just wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah. I know. And that's the thing. It's we can't let their negativity affect us. We have to, just like kind of what this topic is overcome them by, because that's the next thing I was going to say. Is by going forward and focusing on our light and not their negativity to overcome. Even with everything that's going on, whether it's our personal situation with somebody like that, or like with our country right now, and what we're having to go through because of policies that are happening, we just have to try to stay as positively as we can.
And can't let them, bring us down.
Exactly.
What better way to do it than to get your pocketbook?
Exactly.
Because then they can feel like they can control you, but you can't let them.
Yeah.
We have to speak up.
Exactly. Righteous anger is a good thing. That's not a bad thing. And we can use righteous anger to fuel us to make changes for
David has a good question.
Positive. How to tell
Thanks,
if a person is neutral or has not made up their mind? That's a really good question, and it's very, I think really it's from your experience.
They're a little bit harder to discern, because with a lost light soul, after a while you start getting the picture, like, okay, I do something nice for you, you stab me in the back, and then I'm supposed to be, then you're nice to me, and then it goes over and over again.
Right.
Okay, lost light soul. But with a in between that hasn't made up their mind, they could be sweet, you know, for a few,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, man, they get you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like we said, it's hard to judge the soul. It's better to judge the actions.
Right. And that's interesting too, because that lost light soul that I was telling you guys about, he uses Jesus as his shield.
Oh, of course. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to show love and compassion. That's what we're here for. Definitely. Definitely, because no matter what negativity they're doing, they're not going to affect us. Oh no, look it froze our
it's
froze
over.
our screen.
Damn it.
Maybe it's
How
still
come it's
going.
not working though? Can you guys still hear us? I hope it didn't stop.
I don't think it stopped.
Because, you know,
because it's still going up there, the timer. All right. Yep.
Because like the dim ones, because there's mungy white light, right?
Right.
But they're never going to go all the way dark, because you've already made your mind up that you're not going to be that. You've already decided you're going to be a light.
Exactly.
So you can get, because of experience, we want to experience every range of the light. So then, you know, it doesn't mean that we're going to be mungy our whole time. We're in the light.
Right.
So it's just an experience whenever it feels like we're mungy.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, just if we get...
Yay, a podcast. We want to do one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Now it's just like a podcast.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to have to do that.
Yeah. I don't know why it should be...
See, this will give me a good moment to look at my notes.
Yeah.
Now I can't see. Okay.
But that way we can be in our pajamas and do a podcast.
Yeah. You know what? I really have
Hi,
to...
Deborah.
I really have to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, Austin. I almost forgot. This is really important. The angel that is sitting behind us in the picture right now is the carrion angel, and definitely wanted to have him showing today because we love you too, Austin, because that angel is the one that blankets...
Did you see what I was going to do? I was going to throw Austin a kiss. He can't see me. Well, there you go.
But yeah, so this angel is the one that blankets the negativity.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That can be even around us or sent to us from lost light souls. It can even blanket lost light souls negativity from us if they're even in the same room or area or whatever. So that's the angel that, because with their bright orange light too, that cuts through that.
Exactly, because you have
darkness.
Your angels, you have all these people that love you on the other side, you know, and Mother and Father God, and all this power that we have around us. And of course we're more powerful than the dark, but they can get us at weak moments, but then we have to remember who we are.
Exactly.
And just go, no, it's not going to work.
Exactly. Have you ever noticed if you're in a dark room, the light, that one little candle can dispel the darkness of the entire room?
Yeah.
So it's like, it shows us how much more strong the light is over the dark.
Exactly.
So it really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What is the name of the angel? Carrie, that's the carrying angel. And the reason it's called that is because it literally can carry that negativity away from us. So that's how we can remember it.
That's why.
Oh no, I did that before. Yeah,
okay,
it's just doing that when you plug it in. That's okay.
Carrying, yes.
But yeah, so this actual angel, he's shown here with a quote that Angus gave us. I'm going to read it to you. Where there is light, I'm sorry, I do that every time, where there's light. Where there is darkness, spirituality rises up to meet it and defeat it.
Yay.
That is cool. And so we can do that in our lives if we have an entity like this around us. And we can do this also with what's going on right now on a larger scale too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anything else that we wanted to tell them?
No. Other than, I believe it was Carrie that wants a past life reading. Go to our website and you can sign up there. That would be awesome. I'd love to meet you. And now because of Lynn V, I am starting to use something that I can see the person.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's called Zoom.
That's cool.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for her, I would have not known anything about it. So thank you, Lynn.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we wanted to say?
Okay. What is it, Austin? Yeah, yay, Lynn.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so I love that. We have our angels around us.
What is seraphim? Oh, James answered her. The ones that sing.
What is the seraphim angel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the seraphim angel actually, the cherubims sing, but the seraphim they create it's almost like creating music with a vibration.
Right.
And their vibration can heal us. That would be a good little clip we could do in a video too. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, actually he had it right, but the other way around. The cherubim sing and the seraphim are the tones. Very close though. There's this guy who I'm in love with. His name is Sean. Are we meant to be? Should we put it on the list?
Yeah, let me see. I want to do like a rhyme. I don't know why.
She's thinking.
Yes, I'm giving a yes.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, very exciting for him.
It's not going to be, peaches and cream, or how do they say it, a bed of roses, but that's what makes it exciting too.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're not afraid. Stand and fight.
Yeah.
We can turn
so you
the tide.
realize the cherubim is the singing, right?
Yes,
and
that's right. The
is
cherubim,
the tone.
the cherubim sing, and the seraphim are the ones that create like a tone, like musical tones. Yes. Yep.
Yay! Happy Valentine's.
Aw,
yes.
for sure. Okay.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it. We want to thank you all for joining us. Very cool subject today, and so awesome to have you all with us on this early Saturday evening. Okay.
All right, guys. You have a wonderful rest of the week.
Oh,
it's hard to say that.
Yes, and we'll see you next Saturday for our big announcement for the contest winner for our retreat. Don't forget to put your name in. All right. We love you guys.
Good luck, everyone.
Stay enlightened.
We're throwing kisses. Thank you, Renee. Sure, it's gone. It's frozen.
Well, it stopped counting, so it stopped.
I don't know why it's not charging. It should have charged.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if it stopped.
Is this yours or mine?
Oh yeah, it must have stopped. No, that's